Hi everybody, Ollie here, aka Secret Imbus here, another episode of Magic Duels. So for today's episode we are playing with a brand new deck, which is my black and white Lifedrain deck. So I hope you can all hear me alright. I am basically my microphone stand just decided to break on me just as I was about to start recording, so I'm having to use a kind of a temporary tripod stand at the moment, so hopefully the audio isn't too crap. But yeah, let's get on with the deck. So to start off with, we've got the 1-drop Indulgent Aristocrat. So it's a nice creature, it's got some lifelink, and it's also got the ability to sacrifice a creature and put a +1/+1 counter on each vampire you control. So this can be either tokens, it can be itself, and then yeah, we can pump up all of our other vampires, which is quite nice. So yeah, I used to have the what's it called? Child of the Night. Is that what it's called? Yeah, I think it's called Child of the Night. Let's find it quickly. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I used to have Child of the Night in, but took it out because it wasn't really doing enough. It kind of was just like a card to fill out the deck. So I thought Indulgent Aristocrat would be slightly better with its kind of its anthem effect. We've then got Kalastria Healer, so the first of our kind of workhorses. So basically this deck revolves around the fact that we're running a lot of these vampire allies. So with the rally ability on this Kalastria Healer, whenever another ally or itself enters the battlefield, our opponent loses a life and we gain 1 life. So basically most of the other vampires in this deck are allies and basically trigger that rally ability whenever they enter the battlefield. So yeah, this is really one of the workhorses. It kind of keeps draining life throughout the game and keeps gaining us life back. Then got Grasp of Darkness, so a nice double black removal spell, so it's good for removing weak to kind of medium strength creatures with its -4/-4 ability. Then got Vampire Envoy, so another vampire ally. This time it's a 3-mana flyer, and whenever it becomes tapped, it gains us a life, which synergizes up quite well with some of our other creatures, which I'll explain later on. Then got Drana's Emissary, so the first of our white-black creatures. This one is obviously from Battle for Zendikar, so it's a 2/2 flyer that at the beginning of our upkeep, our opponent loses life and we gain 1 life. So similar to the Kalastria Healer, except does it all on its own sum, but does actually trigger the Kalastria Healer when it comes into the battlefield as well, with it being an ally. Then got Always Watching, so I basically kind of drop this into every deck with white mana just because it's an awesome enchantment, very very powerful. The ability to give all of our non-token creatures +1/+1 vigilance is crazy, especially when we're running quite a few flyers with like the Drana's Emissary and the Vampire Envoy. It's nice to have that kind of unblockable extra damage coming through the air and to give them vigilance as well. Then got Anguished Unmaking, so a 3-mana removal spell, so it can exile target non-land permanent, so basically anything that isn't a mana, but we lose 3 life. But in a life gain deck, are we really going to care about losing 3 life? Not really. Then got Kalitas, Traitor of Ghet, so a 4-mana life-linking vampire from Oath of the Gatewatch. So basically this is a very very powerful vampire with lifelink, so a nice 3/4 body to start off with. Whenever a non-token creature an opponent controls dies, we get to put a 2/2 black zombie creature token onto the battlefield. We can also sacrifice either a vampire or a zombie to put counters onto Kalitas, which is quite nice, so a very very nice card. Got Bloodbond Vampire, so another vampire ally. This time it's a 4-mana 3/3, and whenever we gain life from any source, we get to put a +1/+1 counter on it. So this particular creature can get huge. I've had it up to like 20 or 30 attack and toughness before, so yeah, it is kind of bonkers. Cliffhaven Vampire is one of the new vampires from Oath of the Gatewatch, so it's a 2/4 flying vampire for 4 mana, 1 white, 1 black. And basically whenever we gain life, each opponent loses 1 life. So it's quite nice. So basically whenever we drop it with a what's it called, Kalastria Healer on the battlefield, it will come down, trigger Kalastria as a healer's effect, which will then opponent loses a life, we gain a life, and then the opponent loses another life because they've obviously just it will trigger the Cliffhaven Vampire effect as well, which is quite nice. Then got Tenacity, so a 4-mana anthem card, basically where we can untap all of our creatures, give them +1/+1 and lifelink, and it's basically just pretty good for, you know, causing lots and lots of damage and also gaining us lots and lots of life. In terms of the first Planeswalker in the deck, we've got Gideon, so obviously not a vampire, but it's mostly here to dump the 2/2 ally creature tokens onto the battlefield to trigger Kalastria Healer in future, and to push through kind of 5 damage with an indestructible creature every turn, and it's also sometimes nice to get the emblem down as well. Then got Malakir Soothsayer, so another one of our vampire allies. quite an expensive one at 5 mana. Do you get a 4/4 body for that, and you also get the Cohort ability, a new kind of buzzword introduced in Oath of the Gatewatch, which is basically we can tap an untapped ally you control, so another like ally synergy ability. So we can untap this and another untapped ally we control, and we can draw a card and we lose a life. So the life penalty isn't really too bad in the deck where we're gaining life hand over fist. Then got Ob Nixilis, so basically what am I saying basically? This is a second of our Planeswalkers, so a 5 mana double black Planeswalker, where we can either draw a card and lose a life, so again that life penalty is mitigated by all the life gain in this deck. We can use it for creature destruction, and it's possibly its emblem if we so choose. Sorin is probably the ultimate life gain and drain card. So 6 mana Planeswalker comes down with 6 loyalty, which is, you know, pretty good in the first place. His +1 ability is like amazing. So reveal the top card of your library, put that card into your hand. Each opponent loses life equal to its converted mana cost. So, you know, we pull something like Defiant Bloodlord, which is a 7 mana cost creature. Our opponent loses 7 health. We can also use it for creature destruction by dealing X damage to target creature or Planeswalker, and from that we also gain X life as well. So if we've got this as like an 8, if Sorin's like 8 loyalty, we can use it to potentially kind of deal 8 damage and gain 8 life, which is awesome. But his ultimate ability is pretty bonkers if we ever get there. But for -9 we get to put a number of 1/1 black Vampire Knight creature tokens with lifelink onto the battlefield equal to the highest life total among the players, which is almost always going to be us if everything's gone to plan. Finally, we've got Defiant Bloodlord, so this is my late game luxury drop for 7 mana, is a 4/5 flyer, but whenever we gain life, target opponent loses that much life, so, you know, again, the life drain ability. In terms of the mana base, we've got 8 plains, 10 swamps, just because we obviously skewed it in favour of the black mana, and then we've got 2 of each of the dual lands. So that's the deck. Let's go play some games. Okay everybody, here we are for game number 1. We're playing the rank 30 Cov, I believe that was. We are going to keep this hand. It's pretty awesome. We've got an Indulgent Aristocrat and a Drana's Emissary that we can play. Yeah, with the mana we've got. We just need 1 more mana to find Bloodbond Vampire and Cliffhaven Vampire. The only card I would really like here would be a Kalastria Healer. Apart from that, I've basically got everything that I'd ever want in a Lifedrain Vampire hand. Okay, so here we're playing Cov with 3 asterisks afterwards. Okay, so we've got a Drana's, a Vampire Envoy as well. So another 3 mana drop. So we're just going to swing with the Indulgent Aristocrat. Gain that 1 life, take away his life, so we're doing a bit of life draining there. Take 1 for 1. Next time we will be dropping the Drana's Emissary. Okay, so it looks at the moment we're playing a mirror matchup, so we've got black, white and black, white, so he's managed to get double Shambling Vent down. Okay, very nice. We've got a Gideon, so we'll play out Drana's Emissary here. Could have played it either first or second, doesn't really matter too much. He's only got 1 mana open, so, you know, I'm not really too worried about any kind of removal this turn anyway. Yeah, 1 more white mana, and we've got Gideon down as well. So I mean, Cliffhaven Vampire and Bloodbond Vampire are both pretty bonkers. Okay, so he's got a complete disregard, so I'm guessing I'm going to say goodbye to Drana's Emissary. I'm going to start rubbing the deck, hoping to find that 4th mana. Come on, 4th mana. Nope, so we've got Vampire Envoy, which is okay. So as soon as we hit that 4th mana, we're on a roll, basically. Obviously we want the 5th mana for Ob Nixilis at some point, but, you know, we can wait. Shame Drana's Emissary got dumped into the exile pile, but, you know, he's running complete disregard, so yeah, there's that. Another card which is kind of okay, so he's just complete disregarding my Vampire Envoy as well. He's just churning through removal here. You know, I'm actually kind of pleased that he's using that on some of my kind of like my weaker creatures. He's also got some green splashed in, so I don't know whether or not this is like a control deck or a kind of a life gain deck. We have Kalastria Healer, so this is pretty cool. Once we actually get to the 4th mana, we'll be able to start triggering Kalastria Healer every turn now. I'm hoping he's like running out of removal at this point as well. He's obviously removed 2 of my vampires. So we're up to 25 health, and so we managed to kind of swap 10 health so far. Still really need that 4th mana though at some point. Okay, so we've got clues, so maybe it's a clue deck. Was not expecting that. So he gets to draw 2 clues here, thanks to the Evolving Wilds. So yeah, we could really do being able to drop something like Bloodbond Vampire down, would be quite nice here. Cliffhaven Vampire, I kind of almost want to get these two down and then get Gideon down later. 4th mana. Nope, still not got our 4th mana. This is rather frustrating. We've just... this always happens to me. I swear to God, I get mana screwed in this deck so often when I'm like looking for one more mana to basically just play out a strategy. It's kind of like, haha, we know you want to play out your 4 mana creatures, but we're just going to, like, you know, completely dick you over. Okay, so he's done nothing so far. Come on, we're rubbing the deck for the 4th mana. Come on. Come on! This is really starting... Oh, this is where my frustration is going to start boiling over. This is where the shuffle mechanic is going to get me again. So he's going to be able to start pumping up his tireless tracker. I can't believe this. We're just literally sat here waiting to draw a 4th mana to get our better creatures out. Like, one more white mana, we're fine. I mean, even in Always Watch, even a 2nd white mana for the Always Watching would be nice instead of the... Yeah. You start with 3 mana, you expect to draw one within the first kind of... How many cards have we drawn? We're 13 cards deep and we've only found 3 mana. So we're almost a quarter of the way through the deck and we've found an 1/8 of our... So we've basically like got about half as much mana as we'd expect to draw. Technically. You know, so Daisy, you don't mean to zoom in on that. Apparently 1 zoomed in. That's really weird. Never knew that. Come on, 4th mana. What the heck? Seriously, game? Give me a 4th mana! I can't play anything! Oh my god. This is getting a little bit silly now. Like, yeah, we should have drawn like at least 6 mana so far, and we've drawn 3. You know, if we're going by like statistics, we should have drawn 6 mana. And we haven't. We've just drawn into tons and tons of creatures. I'm running 24 mana in this deck. Like, I should be fine. And he's got Nissa down as well. I mean, we should have won by now. Like, we should have had that 4th mana, like, a long time ago. What does this one do? This is Sacrifice Vessel of Malignity. Target opponent exiles 2 cards from his or her hand. Okay, so... Activates ability only anytime he can cast a sorcery. So, okay, so he's dead weighting my... Okay, so he's going to give that -2/-2. So we're just going to sacrifice you. Choose a creature to sacrifice that one, so we can actually pump up our Kalastria Healer here, which will actually save it from the dead weight. Come on, we need that 4th mana. I'll be fine once I get it. Oh yeah, forget the dead weight is actually is an enchantment, isn't it? So it kind of just hangs around there. Come on. You've got to be joking! How? Oh my god, I'm really sorry about this, guys. We're actually more than a quarter deep. Like, if we think about this, we're 40... Oh no, we are 15 cards in, sorry. Yeah, that's like 45 cards remaining. Yeah, we're a quarter of the way through our deck, and we've like drawn less than half of what we should have done. So we've got to discard 2 cards. So Ob Nixilis and probably one of our Cliffhaven Vampires. They're the cards we're least likely to play anytime soon. And he's just got tons of mana. You know, can I have some of his mana, please? Oh, Grasp of Darkness we could have done with earlier before. That was a 6/5 though. I just don't believe this. I actually don't believe this. Like, I had this problem during playtesting where I swear to God this deck hates me. It's like, yeah, I know you need 1 more mana, but I refuse to give it to you. Come on, game. What the... Oh my... I give up. I actually give up. Like, we're more than a quarter deep now. I can't believe this. This is like the ultimate mana screw. It's like, haha, we know you want to play these cards, but you can't. I'm sorry, guys. This is getting very, very frustrating. We should have won this game a long time ago. Like, a long time ago, but we've just not drawn into the mana. It's all, like, sat in the bottom half of my deck, probably. So what's that going to come down as? A 5/5. Yeah, nothing that we can remove with Grasp of Darkness, of course. Oh, finally. Finally. Ugh. I think we're going for the Bloodbond Vampire here. So So we're up to 8 here. I mean, what do we do? Okay, and he's just, yeah, that's it. Game over. Okay, guys, here we are for game number 2. I will try not to let my frustration boil over this time. Ugh, I can't believe that. Okay, 4 mana. This is an awful hand. That is a much better hand. Mostly because we've already got the Kalastria Healer. And we've got 4 mana, so we should, I say should in inverted commas, be okay. Got an Anguished Unmaking as well, and we've got Sorin, so yeah. Oh, I can't believe that. My luck in the last game was just absolutely abysmal. Absolutely abysmal. Could not believe that. And when I finally draw into the mana, it's like too little too late at that point. Like I was at 8 health, you know, I couldn't do anything. I was basically about to lose. And then, like, this game, all we'll do is flood. You can guarantee it now. Like, we've already drawn into, like, 2 mana. First 2 cards, this game, 2 mana in. You know, we're basically going to flood out this game. That's just the way I feel as if my luck's going to go today. Okay, at least we can get to Bloodbond Vampire by turn 3. Okay, we've got Anguished Unmaking for Nissa. We don't need to worry too much about her. Would love to get a Drana's Emissary this turn. Please, 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 please. Cliffhaven Vampire is okay. I'm almost tempted to Anguish and make Nissa now, but I don't really think it's worth it. So at least we've got Bloodbond Vampire and Cliffhaven Vampire for the next couple of turns. Yeah, it's probably best if I saved Anguish Unmaking for something like a little bit more pressing, such as the actual flip Nissa. Yeah, who are we playing? Cat Passion. What rank are we down to? Oh, okay, we're still at 30. That's okay. Still above rank 30. That's fine. Doing much better this season than I was last season. I just didn't have any luck last season. I just really couldn't string together like enough. Do I Anguish Unmaking that? I don't think I'm Anguished Unmaking that quite yet. More clues though. No, it's game popular. Seeing a lot more clues. So yeah, we won't be blocking that. So yeah, I think we're going to go for the Bloodbond Vampire. Yeah, oh, we're actually up to 6 mana now, so we can get Sorin down in 2 turns' time, which is awesome. So we got Lifedrain, and then we get to pump up our Bloodbond Vampire, which is awesome. We won't be swinging, for obvious reasons. I think we're going to go for Cliffhaven Vampire next turn, and then we'll obviously be going for Sorin turn 6. Get Sorin on board. So this is going to be a 5/5 this turn. He's got Oblivion Strike. So what's that? Exile target creature. Okay. That makes me sad. So he's going to swing with both of these. We'll take the damage. Yeah, I've not seen anybody actually play Oblivion Strike yet. It's a nice card, you know. 4 mana removal is pretty decent. So we shall swing with the Kalastria Healer. And then just drop Cliffhaven Vampire. We're actually only like 1 mana away from being able to drop Defiant Bloodlord, which is quite nice. See, I told you this game we've kind of flooded. We've not really flooded out too badly. You know, we're not as though we're actually wanting the mana, so it's not too bad. How much mana has he got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so at least he won't be able to flip Nissa this turn, which is quite nice. Witness the end. Target opponent exiles 2 cards from his or her hand. Okay, so we'll go for Defiant Bloodlord. And we'll go for the planes, I think. I mean, I don't want to do the planes, but I want to keep both of these cards. So it was exiles 2 cards from his or her hand and loses 2 life. Okay. Oh, thank God for that. We found a Shambling Vent. Okay, so I think we're just going to swing with you and then maybe exile the 3/2. Just get you out of the way. This we can deal with Sorin, potentially. We're down to 11 health. Wow, I didn't realise how low I'd gotten there. Yeah, Sorin should help us get back into this, though. Okay, so he's found Sylvan Advocate, which is going to come down as a 2/3, because he's only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. That's good for us, because it basically means I can potentially get rid of it next turn. So he did get his clue there. And he's going to swing with Nissa. So we'll take 2 damage. Ooh, very nice. Vampire Envoy is going to be very, very useful. But first of all, we're going to drop Sorin. And then we're going to -3 him. Get rid of you before you get pumped up. Oh yeah, and he also loses 1 life because of the Cliffhaven Vampire. We're going to skip attack here so we can actually prevent Sorin being killed and not have to block with our Kalastria Healer. Okay, so we're alright in this game, I think. So he's got his clue there, so he's obviously drawing an extra card. Is he going to find a... So what's he found? Scion Summoner. So he gets to put a 1/1 Eldrazi onto the Scion onto the battlefield. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, so we will be +1ing Sorin this turn. See what we find. Okay, nothing, but we do find extra planes, which is quite nice. So... yeah, I think we'll probably just drop Vampire Envoy. I mean, I could Grasp of Darkness one of these. I'm almost tempted to Grasp of Darkness Nissa. But yeah, I think we'll skip attack here, keep open our blockers, and then hold open Grasp of Darkness in case he does anything that we don't like. Okay, so we've got a Westvale Abbey here. And we've also got Reality Smasher, which is not particularly good for us, which is a 5/5 with Trample. Okay, so we are going to Grasp of Darkness it. Oh, does that counter? Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, I forgot about Reality Smasher. And we didn't have a card to discard. That was completely my fault. I'd forgotten what Reality Smasher actually did there. So, yeah, we're just going to have to kind of skip blocking here and actually just let Sorin die, unfortunately. Yeah, I had not actually read what Reality Smasher did there. I should have waited till this turn, really. Okay, we do have Tenacity here, so we're just going to swing with all... How much damage are we going to push through here? 1, 3... So 1, 3, 4... 7... Ooh, hang on. Let's also... Oh no, we can't throw in Shambling Vent. Oh, it's going to come in tapped. That's a shame. I thought... Oh no, it does come in... Oh my god. I'd forgotten about that. Yeah, because what I hadn't realised is basically because of what's it called, Tenacity, it does actually untap. So yeah, we'll kill you. We'll actually kill. We won't. Well, this is going to die, but that's fine at this point. So that triggers 3 times. Oh, just one shy of being able to kill him this turn, unfortunately. Providing he can't kill both of our flyers, though, we should kill him next turn. He's down at 1 health. We just need, like, anything which will life drain him, basically. So he's swinging with the Reality Smasher. We don't really care. And he's got Languish. How did I guess he had a Languish? Ugh. We need just something which will give us, like, life drain. Oh, is this left game? Okay. Oh, yes, of course, because we've got the Shambling Vent, haven't we? Awesome. So, yeah, I think we'll move on to a 3rd game quick. I'll see you in a sec. Okay, guys, here we are for game number 3. So, I completely missed who we were playing there as I was looking at the wrong thing. So, yeah, this is actually a really nice opening hand, actually. Yeah, this is a really nice opening hand. So, we've got the Indulgent Aristocrat into Kalastria Healer into Vampire Envoy. So, yeah, we'll start off with the Swamp and the Indulgent Aristocrat. Yeah, we're playing the rank 26 Lee Coombs 1. I'm fairly sure I've played that guy before. Then again, I've played enough games that I suppose that I'm bound to see people I've played before, eventually. Yeah, we're up to rank 31 now, which is quite nice. Hopefully we can finish the day on rank 32. Ooh, very nice. 2nd Kalastria Healer, which is awesome! So this really is a workhorse. I don't think there's any colourless removal, like with the wastes. Apparently these were really difficult to program into this version of the game, but which is why the Oath of the Gatewatcher expansion was delayed so long, because of the colourless wastes that were added in for it. Okay, so we'll play the Isolated Chapel, and I'll probably play our second Kalastria Healer, to be fair. So we've got white and colourless so far. Interesting. Puncturing Light, what does that do? Destroy target attacking or blocking creature with power 3 or less. Okay, so that's just obviously going to get destroyed. Shouldn't have swung with it clearly then. Wasn't expecting a Puncturing Light, but live and learn. Apparently don't swing your Kalastria Healer when there's some white mana's left open. At least we've got Vampire Envoy to play next turn, and we had a second one already in hand to replace the one that just got destroyed, so he's got nothing here, so let's not swing Kalastria Healer this turn. So if we get a 4th mana, we've got Kalitas as well. See if he's got another Puncturing Light. Just missing out on the 1 damage is not the end of the world. And we just drop the Vampire Envoy. Go up to 26 health and him down to 14. So looking pretty good so far, guys. Pretty good so far. He's got nothing. Very nice. We've got our 4th mana, so we'll probably drop in Kalitas at the end of this turn. Keep the Kalastria Healer open. You know, I don't trust it to... yep, we've got a Gideon's Approach this turn. So what does it do? Deals 4 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. Do I save it or do I just let it die? I think I'm just gonna let it die. I mean, I'm tempted to save it with the Indulgent Aristocrat, just because it's got the what's what I'm looking for, the what? Oh my god! Because it's got flying. That's what I'm looking for. But at the same time, you know, it doesn't really matter which one we keep alive. So he's just got nothing. He's just played like, oh, and he's just left the game. Okay, excellent. That's a nice win. And I mean, he didn't really have much, but we just got a good series of cards, and he didn't. So you know, I'll take my luck. After that first game, I feel as though I needed some luck. So there we go. So that is the end of the episode for now. I hope you guys enjoyed the Lifedrain vampires, apart from my frustrations in the first game from being completely mana screwed. I mean, completely. But yeah. So yeah, that's the end of the episode for now. As always, guys, don't forget to comment and like if you enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.